All right, here we go. One day or day one of the hardest decisions some of us will have to make. If you've been in addiction and things like that, you know what I'm talking about. There comes a time where you just know you got to lay it down and you just have to make that decision and just suffer through it until things get better. That's me today. We're making the hard choice. This has been a long time coming. I tried to do this before about 6 months ago and relapsed pretty bad. So this time, I'm going full force. We're going to do it again. And it's time. It's time. I don't want to compare myself to who I used to be. I want to be a better version of myself and see what I'm capable of. So we're going to get at it. Take you guys along with me. First off for the week, so I'm prepared. It's Monday. We're going to go grocery shopping, get some food in the fridge, and make a little recipe. Let's go. Boo! All right, before we go over the food, this is the most important person of this video. This is Samson. He's 9 years old, and he is the man. He's my favorite boy. He's so good. I had some protein left over, so we didn't go crazy. Somehow this was still like $137. Kind of go over what I eat a little bit. I've not really been eating a lot, so we're not going to be doing like a ton of meals a day. I'm keeping it pretty simple. This is going to be about 3 days of food-ish. With what a little bit I have left over. So ideally morning time, I'm gonna do eggs with 2 whole eggs and then cream of rice. And then I make a big shake with orange juice, frozen berries, milk, yogurt, bananas, and some protein powder. I blend that up and I split it into 2. I'll do 1 midday and then 1 after the gym. And then I'll do 2 full meals. I'm gonna do, in this video, we're gonna do some turkey burgers, one of my favorite turkey burgers. And then I've got some drumsticks and I've got some shrimp. I'll figure out some stuff for that, probably just over rice or potatoes or something like that. And that's it. I'm going to keep it really simple. I've not been eating a ton recently with everything going on and not really working out too much. So we're going to up the food slowly, still kind of keep it in a deficit. And then we're going to get into the gym at least 4 to 5 days a week. So let's get cooking on those turkey burgers. Well, I've been trying to film this part for a while before we get into the turkey burgers, but I don't really know how to express my emotions and my feelings into words right now. So I just want to say, if you can relate, I feel you. I'm there for you. I know it's hard. I think with any bad habits or addictions, it's kind of like jumping on a merry-go-round and someone speeds it up. It seems like there's no way to get off. But what you have to do is you just have to jump, fall, and it's going to hurt and it's going to be miserable for a second, but you'll get better. You'll get your equilibrium back and you can move on. And that's the goal. I don't know how this is going to work, but I know for too long I've rationalized, minimized, and justified too many things, and no more. Ready to make a change. The stake goes into the ground. I'm not going backwards. I'm going to go forward through the pain, through the suffering, and come out on the other side. Better person? Heck yeah. Will it be easy? No. So I'm excited for this next few months to challenge myself. I've been in a rut for long enough. It's time to keep climbing up that hill. So on that note, let's make some turkey burgers. Woo! All right, jumping into those turkey burgers, we've got 93.7 ground turkey. I'm gonna go with 2 pounds. We've got some chopped up broccoli. Mushrooms, it's gonna add a lot of moisture and they're a superfood. Onion. I absolutely love garlic, so I went extra. We've got some low-fat mozzarella we just chopped up. Seasoning wise, we've got onion and garlic. I know it's already in there, I just added extra. We've got chili, paprika, Italian seasoning, and salt and pepper. A little bit of panko in there. 2 eggs, a couple dashes of Worcestershire. I know it's kind of weird, but we're gonna add a little bit of ketchup. And done. We're gonna give this a good mix and then form our patties. My hands are clean, I'm just gonna use my hands, it's gonna be easier. I have made probably 20 different recipes of turkey burgers, and I have to say this is by far the best, the most flavorful, and the most moist. I usually eat it over rice. I really don't want to overmix here. I just want to make sure everything's well incorporated, and then we'll start forming our patties. All right, I'm just looking to get 8 equal patties. We threw down some plastic wrap to cover up the cutting board because these are going to go in the freezer. Use a little half scoop here. Give them the best we can here. and we'll lay them down. And the lighting on my kitchen's pretty bad. Sorry about that. All I can do. Quick trick here, turkey burgers are notorious for falling apart. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw them in the freezer so they get halfway frozen for about 40 minutes, and then we'll throw them into the air fryer so they don't fall apart. We have a casualty on the door right there. Oh. All right, there we go. 40 minutes, see you in a little bit. This recipe also came straight out of the Prep Kitchen cookbook. If you guys haven't seen it, this is a game changer. Over 130 recipes in here. This is what I've created over the last 4 years. I was big on making a physical copy because it makes meal prepping way easier. It's got QR codes on almost every recipe, ingredients list. So I just brought this with me to the grocery store, figure out what I wanted to cook, and then I'm set to go. So if you guys are interested, check it out. Our turkey burgers are firm to the touch. Now into the air fryer for about 6 minutes per side at 390. Now you can't tell me those don't look delicious. You got some of that crispy cheese bits on there, all those veggies. Yum. All right, guys, that is a wrap. I'm gonna crush a couple of these. By the way, if you've ever done pocket protein, if you don't know what pocket protein is, I know it sounds weird, but it's when you're super busy and you don't have time to eat, you throw it in a bag and you just eat it when you can. These are awesome for that. Super weird, but I do that at work because I'm always busy and I don't have time to eat. Other than that, ending words of advice, I'm still learning as I'm going through all of this, my transformation stuff and getting sober. So if you're going through something, I used to listen to motivational podcasts, and sometimes they're so hardcore, they forget to mention that you got to take a step back. A lot of us are beat down, worn out, emotionally drained. You got to be kind to yourself. You got to spend time for yourself, prioritize yourself, learn to love yourself again, and don't get upset when you might fall or things don't go right, because that's life, highs and lows. Enjoy it all, and overall be grateful for the small things, because yeah, there's a lot to be thankful for. We just forget. So thanks for all the love and support on these videos. Truly means a lot to me, especially when I don't have that big of a community. So on that note, we'll see you in the next one.